Hello everyone, Scott Zimmerman here with Team Infinite. Today I'm going to compare the Loft Boreum disc that I just got from Denmark with a bunch of other distance drivers. I'm going to try to answer the question, is this the best distance driver ever invented? First of all, it's very domey. You can see that. It's got a pop top. They've distributed most of the weight out to the rim. Because of that high dome, there's a lot of glide in this disc. A lot of air gets underneath. This is called a 14 speed by Loft Discs. Now, you can't compare the flight numbers from one manufacturer to another, but generally speaking, your best distance drivers are speed 12 to 14. I'm going to start with the Innova Destroyer. I got that just a little bit too low, but it was straight the whole way. Infinite Disc Emperor. I got it a little bit higher, but so that means it faded off to the left a little bit sooner, but it did glide longer. Innova Katana. I turned it a little bit too much, so it came down a little bit early and a little bit offline. Now we'll try the Gateway Samurai. Pretty good. The wind changed right as I was throwing that, started coming more right to left, and it kind of pushed that throw down a little bit. Prodiscus Legenda. I love this disc, like I said, but it's very overstable and I don't get super fast arm speed. So I have to put this on a lot of anhyzer in order for it to try and stay flat most of the flight, but it definitely will fade out at the end. As you can see, I didn't turn that enough, and so it faded way too soon. Infinite Disc Pharaoh. Wow. I got a really nice flight out of that. Boreum by Loft. I threw that one a bit too high, so it faded left a little too soon. Okay, the winner of that round was the Katana. Even though I threw it offline, it was really flat the whole way and went far, but it was pretty much a close tie with the Metal Flake Pharaoh by Infinite. And then in third, that round, they were both 30 feet ahead of the Boreum, and it was about 30 feet ahead of all the others. I got a great flight out of that. It looked like it was a little too high, but actually that gave it a good glide and it didn't fade too much. Oh, that is getting a great glide. Notice I had a lot of anhyzer and it still faded out a little bit soon. That disc is better for into the wind. That's the main reason I carry it. It was getting a great glide, but it got pushed down a little bit. A little bit offline, but still, it had a great glide. Oh, wow. Okay, that's too high. Okay, in round two, the winner was the Metal Flake Pharaoh. Second place was the Innova Destroyer, which, as I said, it had a perfectly straight flight, but I didn't even get quite the right height on it or the right turn. It just went straight the whole way, no fade. And then in third place, even though it faded out too soon, was the Boreum. Okay, let's try another round into the wind this time. Oh. That's a pretty good flight. Wow. Okay, that was nice. Only faded a little bit at the end. Nice. I'm going to try downwind rollers. There's a couple of big lumps on the field, but so they might take some big hops. I'm going to leave out a couple of the overstable discs. Wow. That's like 60 feet farther. Wow. I threw it a lot higher, and I thought with the -3 turn it would straighten up a lot, and it went straight a long way, but it still turned to the left at the end. Okay, so in conclusion, I would say don't expect to find one distance driver that's always going to be longer than the others, because so much of it depends on you getting the right turn, the right anhyzer, and not too much attack angle or height on your throws. And it varies depending on whether the wind is left to right or right to left. But having said that, I've seen a lot of distance discs over the years, starting with the CPI All-Star in 1975, then the World Class Series from Whammo, then the phosphorus material that made the World Class 70 mold heavier and smaller, and that flew better. But then Harold and Dave invented Innova and gave us the bevel edge disc. Now, I can say that as of today, the Boreum by Loft is the greatest distance driver ever invented. So click like and subscribe.